Alright, so we are going to be performing wireless penetration testing. We are going to use alpha network adapter in this course. Now the idea is to be able to see weaknesses that exist in many wireless network setup today. And the alpha network adapter is already attached to my PC, and with the command iwconfig I was able to see WLAN 0, which is my alpha network adapter, and you can see the mode of the adapter is access mode. And of course this mode is not going to help us achieve our objective, so what we are going to have to do is change the mode of this adapter from access point mode to monitor mode. So with the monitor mode we have a lot of capabilities, so we'll be able to monitor and also inject packets in the wireless traffic. So let's get going. First off, the adapter has to be turned off before we can actually change the mode. So I'm going to paste this command here, ifconfig WLAN 0 down. So that takes that adapter down, and after that command is inputted, we are going to follow it up with m-on-ng check kill. So going to type m-on-ng check and kill. So exactly is going to check if there is any running program in this machine that could interfere with the adapter running in a monitor mode. And of course we have a program, WPA supplicant, so we're going to go ahead and kill this program called WPA supplicant. Alright, so the next thing to do is now to go ahead and change this adapter from access point mode to monitor mode, and the command is iwconfig WLAN 0, which is the name of the adapter, then mode will be monitor. So let's go ahead and run that command here. So I'll just paste selection iwconfig WLAN 0, mode of the adapter is going to change to monitor, and once that is done we are going to bring up the adapter. You notice that we take the adapter down before in order to do all of this, so we're going to do ifconfig WLAN 0 up. Okay, so now that the adapter is back up, we are going to check to see the mode that the adapter is in now. So we can do iwconfig and hit the enter key. You see that it has changed from access point mode to monitor mode. Alright, so first step done. So the next thing now is to begin to scan for wireless network around us, and the command to do that is airdumpng. So airdumpng is another tool that is built into this machine. Let me clear my screen. So paste selection. Alright, so we're already scanning, and you can see here that we have a couple of networks. Actually in my home here I have FBI Secure is my primary hotspot, and I have Fiber Train, that's the one that is running the home Wi-Fi here. It's actually a MikroTik router, and I set up a Wi-Fi there. So both of these networks are mine, the Fiber Train and the FBI Secure. So let us attack the FBI Secure. Alright, so then under the stations is where we'll see the different systems or PCs that are connected to different networks. Alright, so what we're going to do is to do Ctrl+C to stop this attack, so that we can be able to copy out the MAC address of that network, that is 32.1C0D. Alright, so I'm going to copy it, and also pay attention that under the same network is operating in channel 11. it uses the RPA2 for security, and cipher is CCMP. Authentication is pre-share key, and then the ESSID is the name of the wireless that we want to attack, which of course is my wireless network. It's a hotspot that I use at home. So we're going to copy the MAC address of that network. So I want to clear the screen now, and we are going to do a targeted attack to that specific network, which is my own network. Alright, so what we are going to do is this. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to clear the screen here and paste selection. Now this is the command we are going to run: error-dump-ng --bssid, which is the MAC address of the wireless device that is hosting the hotspot. And then, as we confirmed in the area scan, my hotspot is running on channel 11, and then we are going to give a name to this attack. So we do --right. We are naming it let's name it attacking my Wi-Fi. Alright, so of course we are going to use the WLAN 0 interface, which is my wireless adapter, to do this. I hit the enter key. So this is targeted. This is my network. Okay, so I have two devices connected to this network. One is my laptop and one is a phone. Okay, so if we want to really get to know which of my laptop, which one of these MAC addresses is my laptop, on that station, the MAC addresses we have on that station, these are the MAC addresses of your connected devices to the wireless network. So can I actually open my CMD, and I'm just going to type get MAC and hit enter. So I have a couple of MAC addresses on this PC, but we are going to compare between 3C and 44 to what we have here. So you have 44850082 and it ends with 55. That's actually this guy here. So it means that this 44 we have here is the MAC address on my laptop. Okay, so I'm going to split the screen. Alright, okay, so having splitted the screen, I'm going to do a disconnection attack. Okay, before that I will have to make some changes to this. Okay, so just hold on, I'm going to show you the changes that I want to make. Okay, so my MAC address, okay, so this is what I want to do. Alright, so we are going to use another tool, lreplay-ng. We are going to do a deauthentication attack. We are going to disconnect this my laptop here that has a MAC address of 4485. We are going to disconnect it. The reason why we want to disconnect it is we want to be able to capture the handshake which contains the password of the network, and in order to capture the handshake, that is done when the PC is connecting to the wireless network. So now that the PC is already connected, we will not be able to capture the handshake. So we are going to disconnect the PC, and the PC tries to reconnect, then we'll grab our handshake. So the command is lreplay-ng --deauth, which is deauthentication. How many times you want to disconnect or deauthenticate the device. Here I put 10 space -a, then followed by the MAC address of the device that is hosting the wireless. In this case, it's 321C OD6A3F89. So I'm going to have to edit what I already have here. Now the AA83 we are seeing here is the MAC address of my MikroTik router. So this is going to be 89, and this is going to be 3F, and this is going to be 6A. Apologies for the delay. This is going to be OD as a 0D, and this is going to be 1C, and this is going to be 32. Alright, and then the -A is the access point, followed by the access point MAC address, and -C is the client that is connected that we want to disconnect, which is my laptop MAC address, which is 448500820055, as we can see here. Alright, so once again we specify the interface we want to use, which is our WLAN 0 interface, and hit the enter key. Okay, so look at this. If you notice here, you see that we have grabbed the handshake. So look at this, where I'm highlighting the mouse. You see WPA handshake has been grabbed for which network? The network that has this MAC address. Okay, so the attack is still ongoing and is not allowing me to highlight this, but if you can see where I'm trying to select, you see that we've grabbed the WPA handshake. Now this handshake contains a whole lot of traffic, a whole lot of things, including the password to the wireless network, but this password is encrypted because we are using AES to encrypt the wireless traffic. So what we are going to do now is to let me clear the screen. We are going to use another tool called AirCrackNG. So you notice what we named this attack. When we started off, we named it cracking my Wi-Fi. So you can actually do ls, and we're going to see the last just hold on. So I'm actually looking for, okay, I think I need to stop this attack. Control C to stop it, and can do ls. So what did we name this? Just hold on. Okay, we named it attacking my Wi-Fi. So I'm trying to get that name somewhere. Okay, this is it. So attacking my Wi-Fi 01.cap. This is the name we want, which is what we are going to copy because we need it. The handshake that we have captured is contained in this file, and you know that the password is also in that handshake. So if you notice, before I pause the attack, we grab the handshake, the WPA handshake for this particular network. So this handshake has traffic passing within the wireless network, and part of that traffic is the wireless password, which is encrypted with AES, Advanced Encryption Standard, and all of these were in this file, which you have copied. So we are going to pull out a tool called AirCrackNG, and that's the tool we'll be using to try to see if we can be able to crack the captured credential. So here I'm going to use aircrack-ng. So to launch that tool, I'll just copy this command here. Okay, so let me clear screen. I'm going to clear screen. I'm going to paste this command. Oh, okay. It's so fast. So if you look at what has happened here, you see actually the key of my Wi-Fi has been found, and the key is this. Now, before I actually found that key, I wanted to explain the command. So let me scroll up and let's explain it. So the aircrack-ng was launched, which is version 1.5.2. Now let's go up a bit. So this is the command. We use the tool aircrack-ng. Now the scanning that we run before, we named it attacking my Wi-Fi. So it's going to save it as 01.cap. It's a capture file, which means that this could be analyzed using Wireshark. We did -w, which the W stands for a word list, and then I have a couple of word lists. A word list is actually a file that contains several combinations of passwords. So if I am to go to the desktop of this Kali, so let me minimize the terminal. You can see here I have a file called password.txt. If I open up this, you see that I have several passwords that are found here. So that is a word list. Okay, so the name is password.txt. So if I go back to my terminal, okay, if I go back to my terminal, you see that after the -w, which stands word list, and I'll put the name of my word list. Okay, so there are several passwords in that file. You can see we're able to read 15,271 different passwords before we were able to get what the password that the network is using, and that's it. So if the word list is not doesn't have a password that matches what the network password is, then this attack is going to fail. So the success rate of this attack depends on how good your word list is. So this actually didn't take me up to 5 seconds to grab the password for my home Wi-Fi. So current passphrase is this, and this actually is what I'm using to connect to my wireless network. To confirm that, I'm going to this, and I'm going to open my network and sharing center and go to Wi-Fi and go to change adapter options, and here this is my wireless network I'm connected to. I go to wireless properties and go to security, and then show character is actually exactly what my network is using. And if we go back to the Kali machine, you're going to see that that's exactly what was captured in the wireless attack. Okay, so what can we do to protect our wireless network, your home Wi-Fi, from this kind of attack? You have to use a very strong password. You want to make sure that your password is up to 10 characters at least, and ensure that this password meets password security best practice. So you have to have alphanumeric, uppercase letters, lowercase letters. You need to have numbers, and you need to have special characters, and it should be at least 10 characters in length. So that to be really difficult for someone to break into your home Wi-Fi, just the way I did to my own home Wi-Fi. So that's what I wanted to show you in this video, and we are going to make another video that will focus on how to better secure and configure your wireless devices, like if you have a Spectranet, if you have Swift, Smile, either the router, the one that has an antenna, or the Wi-Fi. There are some security configurations you need to enable in those devices so you can prevent this kind of attack. So we want to do another video that will throw more light on how to better secure a wireless network from attack, and that will be the next video we are going to be uploading under the wireless topic. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please, if you do so, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that subsequent videos we make, you get a notification that a video is available. Thank you so very much, and see you in our next tutorial.